What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have some 7-star rank 3 Baron Zemo gameplay. So this guy is going to be on the next Titan Crystal in just like 15 days. And I want to see how he performs in some matches that I thought he's going to do well. And the first one is Photon. Now a 7-star rank 3 Baron Zemo can definitely take down Photon without having to bait, you know, the pure life form or anything. You just root here twice and it's just game over. And honestly here we didn't even get some crazy crits like with the special ones. If you get some nice crits on the special ones, like especially on the last hit, you can get some insane numbers. And inequity doesn't really affect you too much in this fight. We got a really good first medium there, but inequity doesn't really affect you too much in this fight because you cleanse most of the debuffs. Like if I go through this fight, I don't really get over like, I don't know, 4 debuffs or a little bit, as you can see when you get the resist up, but usually when you attack where inequity is in place, there's not many debuffs. So there's like 4 right there at the maximum. So this was a 34-second takedown, I believe. 34-second takedown. Moving on to Jessica Jones. So I wasn't sure if Baron Zemo would work in this match. I know that if you have a cleanse, you know, you work for Jessica Jones, but I wasn't sure how the weaknesses would, you know, work like that because her investigation drops. So I was just gonna go for like special 2 first here, just to see how much I cleanse. And I think now we're gonna cleanse like 4 debuffs. Yeah, there we go. So basically when I throw one special attack, one more special, I will root her again. So you will see after this root expires, she's instantly gonna be in another root, which is really good because I get to place more bleeds. She doesn't get too much power and I get a lot of power. So that is really good. Now we also got the 2 decelerate, so no matter what happens here, even if I didn't have the cleanse or anything, the investigation goes up. I basically ignore the evade, sorry, not the evade, the unstoppable and the evade, but yeah, there's no evade. So yeah, no matter what she does here, she's basically an easy fight. We just bait the specials and that's it. One of my favorite thing about Zemo is that you don't really need deep wounds because his bleeds are just indefinite. So this was a 59-second fight. For honestly punching up, that wasn't too bad. Moving on to Spider-Woman here. So again, I wasn't sure if she was going to work for this fight. I'm not really the best like Zemo player to know when he works and when doesn't. But I know she has debuffs. So now she roots herself. We get the Decelerate, which reduces the evade by 50%, I believe. And then we also get the Disorients, which each is 25% each. So I said each twice. So basically now we have a 50% reduction and another 50% reduction. So she should not be able to evade at all right now. So I think Zemo will be a pretty decent counter to Spider-Woman, if you ask me. Because yeah, there's just no evade. Mind you, you know, inequity might be a bit of a problem because here she doesn't have it. But like, look at that, man. Full health and honestly not the slowest. I think it's like probably 50 seconds. Yeah, 50 seconds. Honestly, dude, for like rank 3 versus rank 4, I'd say that's pretty decent. Spider-Woman is definitely a bit of a problem. Now moving on to Quicksilver here. I knew this fight was gonna work because, oh, that was a big medium. I knew this was gonna work because he places whiplashes only whenever you dex. Unfortunately, he didn't place any of the special one here. He placed 2 there, so we just cleanse them, and then he dodged us, so that there goes a wither. And then I just need to do like a couple of dexes so I can get like my root. Now I don't know why he hit me there. I thought he was supposed to do a heavy, but good stuff there. So yeah, we get the Disorients, we get the Decelerate, so I don't think there's gonna be any more evades. I really like when you root them, man, because you get so much power, it's insane. And then yeah, just want those bleeds to tick, and that is gonna do it. You also crit through the block if you have, I think, the dupe, which is really nice with those Disorients. I love that. And yeah, one more special 2 is gonna finish him off. So yeah, man, I feel like Zemo, he's got his matches where he works. And honestly, dude, he's, you know, bouncing around 50 to 60 seconds for every single fight that he actually kind of works. Then Mr. Fantastic. I feel like Mr. Fantastic will be a really annoying defender in the next few days because everyone is going to get him as a 7-star now. I even got him as a 7-star. I don't know if I'm going to rank him up though. So yeah, basically what you do here is you bait 2 special ones. You get 1 cleanse on you. There we go. So now we're going to have 1. And then when I throw my special 1, my weakness on the SP1 is going to be cleansed. So that's going to immediately push him to the root. I can do another special 1. I don't really care that I'm getting weakness on the special 1 here because I just want the bleeds to do the work for me. and that's exactly what's gonna happen. As you can see, over 40 bleeds, and that is gonna do some work. Like, he's basically ticking for 3826 per tick, so per second, that is like 7600. So I mean, eventually he's gonna drop, right? No one would survive. And again, my favorite thing is that you don't even need deep wounds to do this. That's it. 56 seconds. Again, bouncing between 50 and 60. So this is probably one of the slowest fights for him, because there's no real scenario here where you actually benefit from the debuffs getting cleansed, because you would have to wait 5 debuffs to them to get cleansed, and that's gonna just take too long. So this fight is not gonna last as long, so we can cleanse 5 debuffs. So this is basically, you know, Zemo, just, you know, using your special 2 special 1 rotation, which you basically want to build up to just under the 3 bars of power, so you can get 2 special 1s on the root. But yeah, he's actually super safe for Void. You don't really have to, like, you know, time your combo meter or anything. You just hit the opponent. And as you can see, special 2, and we're gonna go for 2 special 1s here. There is a, you know, chance the AI just blocks when you get rooted for some reason. I don't like that, but sometimes it just messes you up. But as you can see, 30 bleeds, 31 bleeds. That's not bad. Still taking for 2768. It is gonna be one of the slowest fights here, because like I said, we don't benefit from any root on us. We just have to focus only on our special 2 root. But as you will see, man, it's still not like the slowest fight ever. He hits really hard with the basics. Rank 3 versus rank 4 as well. And there we go. So I think this is gonna be like over 60 seconds, probably. Like probably 75. Yeah, 76 seconds. Honestly, not too bad. Now, this clip, I just wanted to showcase how good he is against bleed immunes. This is not really a good match, but I just wanted to show you how quick he can get against those bleed immunes, especially against Terax, because he's just super aggressive. But as you can see, you just spam the special 1s here. You're gonna get some really nice crits, 113, because, you know, when they are bleed immune, you just get a Fury. And as you can see, that big medium attack again. And that was kind of nasty, like 21 seconds, kind of nasty. And then we got 2 more matches here against some non-science. I think he mostly will be used against science with like debuffs, like, you know, the matchups that I showcased. He will be really good for some metas when, you know, there's some debuffs getting placed on you, like long distance relationship. But I think he is a good counter for Photon. He is a good counter for Spider-Woman. I feel like people are going to use him. I don't think he's gonna be, you know, in every Celestial 5 deck, but maybe like 2 out of 10 decks you will see him. He is a bit of an annoying defender in some metas, because like if you have to place debuffs on the opponent, then you just have to like root yourself, which then it's, you know, it gets sketchy there. And if you try to snap out of it, you get some indefinite bleeds. So I think he will be used by some people. Personally, if I get a 7-star, I don't think I'll use him. Maybe, I don't know. We will see. But here is the cool matchup here against Nick Fury. So what you want to do is basically get a bunch of bleeds on him, and then once he goes to the second life, he's gonna purify all of them at once, and that's gonna give you stacks of Furies based on the bleeds. As you can see, 15, or actually it caps at 15, but as you can see, the relic does not consume them, and then you get a big hit, and if you crit there, you just annihilate Nick Fury's second health in 2 seconds. That was a 75-second rank 3 versus rank 4. And I think that's a pretty cool interaction, the fact that you can do that. And if you were rank 4 versus Nick Fury, you can probably go for like special 2, special 1s and make it faster, because I went for special 2, special 1, special 2. Just an extra bar of power, just to make sure I can kill him, you know, quick and get a bunch of leads on him. And then lastly, this is a Corg here. I just want to showcase Corg because he is bleed immune. He is crit resist. And he also has the rock shield, so we can, you know, benefit from our non-contact attacks on the mediums and stuff like that. Throw the special 2 before the shield comes back. We're gonna deal some decent damage right now. He actually does crit even against Corg, surprisingly. As you will see here, we're gonna get some nice damage without even the crits. That was a big medium, holy. But yeah, even against Corg, he does crit. I really like that. But yeah, I don't think Zemo is gonna work for like every single matchup, because obviously he is better if there's debuffs placed on him. And he sometimes benefits from the opponent being bleed immune, like, you know, that Corg fight here, or that Terax. So I think he's a cool champion, man. I think he's a cool champion. I wouldn't be too upset if I actually pull him, because he does have his uses for sure. But yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think about Baron Zemo. Are you excited to actually pull him from the Titan Crystal? Because I know there are some people that definitely want this guy a lot. But yeah, that was it. 7-star rank 3 Baron Zemo. As you can see, almost 80 seconds against Corg. Corg is a pretty chunky boy though. So yeah, I think this guy is going to be, you know, pretty mediocre, nothing too insane. He will be pretty insane in some metas for sure. Like I said, long distance relationship, we've had metas like that. But, or like maybe a meta where you get the fatigue instead of the weakness, like long distance relationship, but like fatigue. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.